Ange Postecoglou, what a moment to be able to share with you. Congratulations and welcome.
Yeah, thanks, Gerard. It's all still a bit surreal, to be fair, mate. I'm usually pretty good with my words, but I'm kind of stumbling along in every interview I'm doing at the moment.
What was the sense of euphoria that we've been listening to after the final whistle and in those minutes together?
Yeah, it's amazing, because it's well chronicled the sort of season we've had and the starting point and last year and sort of what the club went through. Not just the fact that the club didn't have success, but the supporters couldn't get to the stadium and do what they love and they get behind the team. So it's, like I said, with our starting point, where it was at the beginning of the year, to get to the summit now and realise what it's going to mean to people. As I said, it's just it's overwhelming.
Was there a special tension tonight? There's nothing in sport quite like as good as one.
Yeah, no, look, it was, and we've been really good this year, just so single-minded in our purpose every week. And it's only natural, they're human beings. And we looked a bit nervous today and you could tell we were just, we were tightening up, particularly towards the end, which we haven't done all year. But, I can't, like I said, it's only natural. These guys have been at it for 31 weeks of undefeated football to become champions. I mean, after round 7, people were saying we're going to finish 3rd or 4th, and you end up for 31 games not dropping one game to become champions. It's an enormous effort.
It is. Did you have family in the stadium tonight, Ange?
No, my boys and Georgia are at home, and I had a couple of friends here, but they're at home, and that's what I'm waiting for now. Just get home and give them a big hug.
So I take it the sense of accomplishment is almost very tangible and a bit hard to describe.
Yeah, very much, mate. It's taken every bit of me this year. It's everything I've ever I've got in me in terms of every bit of experience I've gathered along the way, every sort of bit of knowledge I've had to put out there, because I just knew that if we could accomplish this, it would be something special. So, as I said, you get to it at the end, and you just I just, like I said, if you told me I could sort of get on a plane and disappear tomorrow with the family, I'd gladly take it. But we've got one more game to go, and I will enjoy it. Absolutely, I will enjoy it after tonight. But just like I said, I just feel like it's I just feel like we've just given everything.
Did you get a flurry of messages from home after Saturday's game, which resonated so strongly here?
Yeah, look, the support from back home has been unbelievable. It's just incredible to see that. So many people are sort of coming along for the journey, not just people who sort of know me from football, but just Aussies in general, I've never seen so many corked hats in my life, mate, as I've seen around the stadium here. I'm trying to explain to them we don't wear them in public in Australia, but they've just, I think our supporters have understood just how, strong the feeling has been in Australia, and it's been great. I've just felt like, so supported along the way.
That accumulation of experiences, so the knowledge that you've gathered and then been able to put there. So I'm thinking back to Asian Cup Grand Final, those incredible Raw Grand Finals where you had a sense of the theatrics, brilliant in Japan where you're a foreigner in a strange land and the language is a barrier, and now Scotland. What will you make of this experience, do you reckon?
Yeah, I don't know. Like it's going to be a terrible interview for you, mate, because the brain is just scrambled. But this has been a lifelong, obsession, dream of mine to manage a famous club and make an impact, and I'm talking about, when I talk about lifelong, for as long as I can remember, from 5 or 6 years old, this is what always was the dream, and you kind of, it is a cliche, dreams come true, but mine has. So it's very hard for me to sort of now understand it all,
Part of the commentary is, so this was a year to rebuild and you've done it at such a pace that you win the title. Is there a moment of clarity when you thought within the season, yep, we can actually win this?
Yeah, I mean, I was just explaining to to people out there now that it actually feels like 2 seasons in one, that we've had our rebuild season and our championship season in one. It's just, I knew that I had to get to work, and as I said, I took every ounce, and we had to get to work quickly. I had to, every decision I'd made in terms of bringing players in had to be spot on. I had to make sure that everyone sort of bought into me and trusted me and believed in me. It's, really, really early in the piece, and the rebuild had to be quick. So once we got through that initial period, as I said, after that, we've just sort of just taken really one foot in front of the other and never lost at any time, what the end goal was, what we were striving for. And most of it was around just, playing the game a certain way, believing in something beyond just the victory, believing in something, we can create something special. And as I said, I've in horse racing terminology, we had the strongest of blinkers on, mate. There's always issues, with other, they try and drag you into, whether it's other clubs or historical perspectives to things. And, we've just maintained that focus, just look for that finish line and be the best we can be. And once we get through the finish line, then we'll look up the scoreboard and hopefully, we're in first place.
What is your celebration of choice? What's your tipple tonight when you get home?
I made the mistake of actually declaring that my love of Scotch, and seriously, I get about a case a day delivered to my place. So I don't think I'll ever drink it, but just a quiet one at home, mate. That's me. I'm in the right place for my sort of preferred choice.
And congratulations! Great to share this moment with you.
Thanks, mate. Same. Thank you, bud.